Okay, let's take a look at building an assessment. So we're going to come up here to planning and go over to my test. We're going to build a new test. You're going to give it a name. I would give it something that is meaningful to you, like Quarter 2 Common Assessment or Topic 1 Common Assessment, or whatever is meaningful to you. I'm just going to call mine Test. And down here, there's a couple ways you can do this. You could let the system choose the questions for you, and it will go through and create a test based on the choices we're going to make here in a minute, or you can choose the questions yourself. I'm going to mark that one. And then I always laugh at this one. It says use only the questions that can automatically be scored, or these are types of questions including items I have to score myself. One would think those were items that are extended response. We were unable to find any that were extended response, so I've only been leaving them as automatically scored. Click Next. Now here is going to be math, of course, and then your grade level, and then go. And then down here is where you're going to choose your topics. So if you cover topic 1 and topic 2, you can choose those. And then do Next. And then you can choose which lessons you've covered. If you have covered all the lessons, you could just click the box at the top and it will check all of them for you. And then click Next. And then this is where you get to start selecting the questions that you wish to choose. Keep in mind, these are young students and I wouldn't choose very many questions. So you can just kind of go through and reject or accept the questions. You can see what the question looks like, shows you which lesson it comes from. So you can just kind of go through, reject and accept, select. I'm just going to try to pick a few here so we can move on. When you're done, just finish and preview. Okay, they've built the test for us. You get to take a look at it. You can see the questions you've created or selected, and then now you can assign this, or you could go back and modify. You could add more questions, take questions out. I'm going to take a look at assign. Now, over here, you're going to pick which class you're assigning to, so you're going to pick your own class. You can even pick which students, so if you want to build different tests for different students, that could be done also. Pay close attention to these dates. The start date, you want to make sure you don't put this test out there very early. Students can log in and they can see them. I had one teacher assign the test a couple days in advance, and one student actually took it from home. Now your end date, you do want to give yourself maybe even a full week, because students that are absent, you want to make sure that they can still get to this test later, or you can always reassign the test to the same student later. Down here is the enrichment and remediation. So if a student misses a question, it'll give them remediation. If the student gets the questions right, it will include enrichment. I kind of like those because I feel like it gives the student a lot of practice they could do from home or practice they could do at school. And then you're going to hit save. So now your test has been built and the students will be able to take that test.